No check-in post-work. Early gym session this morning. Got up and hit the gym at got up at like 6. Was in a little bit of a rush today. I hate when I'm rushing at the gym, and I hate when I'm rushing in general. I want to have time to do everything and take my time, and because of that I was kind of in my head and my routine was kind of messed up. And then I'm sitting in my car at the gym, and all of a sudden all those thoughts are like, you don't even need to go in today. You don't need, just take a rest day. It's my third consecutive day of like a high volume workout, and my HRV fucking plummeted. So already I'm like justifying all these reasons that I should just go back home, go back to bed. And I work as my shift as a barista, 11:30 to 5:15, later the afternoon. So like, and that's already going to be like super exhausting for me and stressful, especially on a Friday. So I'm justifying all these reasons, but I know that the key is just to get in there and to start moving my body, because after grinding for 14 months on this transformation, if I just get in there and I start moving my body will snap into gear, and I'll know exactly what I need to start doing. Everything will start to feel right. But in the beginning, it did not feel right. I really was dragging ass, but I dragged myself up on that treadmill and I started walking, and I started going through all my mental checklist of like what I need to do before this workout, and started planning out my workout. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting on the leg curl. Leg curl went really good. I upped the volume quite a bit. So now that we're in the bulk phase, 12 months, 125 pounds down for the cut. We're into week 2 of the bulk now, and now we're starting to load a lot more volume. HGH is starting to saturate. We're a week into HGH, a week into test being at a higher dose. Retta dropped down to 3 milligrams now. So, well, I know, so we're at 6 milligrams. We're titrating down from 12 at the end of the cut. The next pin on Retta will be 3 milligrams, because right now I can't fucking eat. But yeah, leg curls, we did 8 sets to get back to that, which was a lot. We did 8 sets on a few different things, really pushing the volume. I never, like, even when I had ran mini cycles before, I had never fully used being enhanced. I didn't run enough volume, in my opinion. Now that I know a little bit more, I should have been doing a lot more volume. So I did 8 sets of leg curls. I did a reverse pyramid, so up and then back down. On the weights, pretty heavy weight, but nothing crazy. I didn't want to cook myself or my hamstrings right away. And then from there, we did leg press, 8 sets on leg press. No, 6 sets on leg press. I think we did 3 sets with 200 pounds, and then 3 sets at 290. So nothing crazy, just really a lot of volume. And then from there, hack squats, and we did push it a little bit on hack squats. So I did 185 for 6 sets of 12. I just kept it the same weight the whole time. That cooked me low key. I was hurting. And then from there, we had quad extensions. I was gonna throw in split squats. Quad extensions, I did 8 sets, just like the hamstring curls, since it's more of an isolation movement, and I really wanted to hit some high volume today. And then from there, I was gonna do split squats, but I chose to just back off. I didn't want to overdo it. I'm only on week 2 of this high volume, and this week is the first week that I'm really starting to amp it up a little bit. So I didn't want to like overdo it too much. And then from there, just calf raises on the machine. We have a really great, at my gym, we have a really great calf raise extent. Like, it's a cable calf machine, and it just hits calves so well, better than anything else I've ever used. We did 8 sets there. Those were getting, that was starting to get boring, like low key. I really wanted to move on to something else. And then after that, with my Bambi legs, I walked on the treadmill for 10 to 15 minutes, flushed that lactic acid out. And then my gym is also a Tan Republic, so hit the red light for 15 minutes and then tan for 12. We're still trying to build the tan so that when we do want to do a bodybuilding show, which I eventually do want to, after the bulk and then one more cut, we want to be as tan as possible because it's better for aesthetics. And I'll say that, and this is the first time in my life that I've gotten this tan. Milano Tan 2 is helping a lot, obviously, but it's one of the biggest aesthetic modifiers that you can have. I really underestimated just how much people would see me as more attractive or more aesthetic. You know, the compliments I've been getting since I've been tan. I did fucking give myself a little bit of a tan line on my forehead, but oh well. My girlfriend started making me wear one of her headbands so that wouldn't happen anymore, but what's done is done. Hopefully that will even out. Yeah, you can really see it there. Oh well, that's okay. But right now is post noon shift at Dutch Rose. 34 sets. Leg day this morning. I'm kind of beat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm prepping all my supplements right now, and getting those ready for the week, getting my clothes ready for tomorrow, just so it's easy. When I can wake up, I can just go straight to the gym, because I work another noon shift tomorrow, and I'm already pretty fatigued out. I think tomorrow, I mean, we did back and biceps, chest and triceps, and then legs today, back to back to back. So tomorrow is probably just gonna be a cardio day, active recovery day. I don't want to tax my HRV any further. You know, even though the HGH is starting to really aid in recovery, it's not magic. I still need to recover. And my calories have been sucking lately. That's why I'm dropping Loretta down to 3 milligrams, because 6 milligrams, it's impossible to hit my calorie goals, especially if I'm eating as much protein as I want to be eating with HGH. It's almost impossible. So, but that's a check-in for today, February 27th. We're week 2 of the bulk. We are 14 months into this transformation. We're getting closer and closer to doing a bodybuilding show. I mean, really, we could have done a bodybuilding show at the end of the cut, but I wanted more size. I didn't feel like my whole package was that impressive overall. So now we're bulking, and I'm starting to get puffy. I'm starting to get a little fat. It's definitely getting in my head a little bit, especially because I got so lean, and I got lean from being fat, really fat. So it's always in the back of my head that I'm just gonna get fat again. But I'm trying to keep a good perspective and trying to think that I'm healthy right now. I was not so healthy. I got down to about 7% body fat. Now I'm healthy, right? Now I'm eating enough calories. Now I'm fueling my body. I'll say the training is so much better. So much better with calories. It's like, it's a night and day difference. But that's the check-in for February 27th.